Hello and welcome to something brand new. Well, I guess not brand new. New enough to me. I don't really go into this genre, and it's been a while since I touched it. The genre being stuff related to, what's the word? Colony Sim, I believe? RimWorld, for anyone familiar with that, except instead of being there and being in charge of making this thriving colony, you're this guy, actually, and you are trying to kill everyone there. And you can do that in a very overt fashion and cast them all down, kill every single person with thunder, lightning, blizzards, meteors, stuff like that. Plagues. Or you can watch them systematically tear themselves down. And I think it is a lot more fun to lean into the emergent story, the emergent gameplay of things that are less direct and overt. So we're going to try that angle. And I think what we're going to go for is there are scenarios you can choose, and I've unlocked them all just in case I wanted to do something else with everybody. But how about we go for this this very first one right here, called Una. Single desert region with a burgeoning human town, and unknown to the residents, the surrounding caves are filled with danger. And there's an artifact, unknown origin, somewhere nearby. Let's see, is it connected to the dozens of various crystals scattered around the place? I don't know. I can't remember everything I did, so I'm going to try my best to... what am I trying to say? Set it up to where it makes it still interesting and I don't just do the same thing that I kind of have been doing throughout this game. And you'll see how we do the setup here in a second. It takes a really long time to create stuff. It's procedurally generated, I think. The maps are not the same every time, even in the scenarios. But it's similar enough. Hello, Iris. Alright, so, bam. This is the little town, and this is kind of how it sprawls. The map looks a lot it makes everything look a lot bigger than it actually is. You'll see when we get into the game. I think this is a ruin. I'm pretty sure. I think, and that would mean that it's occupied if there's something there, but obviously it's not. And this is like a monster den or something to that effect. And for now, we're not going to worry about that. All we got to do is place our portal, which I will stick it over here in the corner of the world. I like to do that. Just keep it away from everybody and then work on that. So now, for your people, or for who you are, you have to pick an archetype. Archetype allows you to have different stuff for your spells, afflictions, minion structures, and miscellaneous stuff that you can do to screw with the world. And I think for this go around, we're actually going to go with the full Ravager. Ravager is a very overt guy, but you can have a little bit of fun with him anyway. Let's see, we got 4 skills we can pick. They're all really in your face. Let's go with an earthquake to damage buildings and like walls of mountains and stuff like that. A full-on electric storm, maybe. I don't know. How about we just do like the big ones of each element? Let's see, meteor. So fire, air, electric, and let's grab a blizzard, I suppose. And then the earthquake is that, obviously. Got a locust swarm to switch things up, and for the final one, I don't know. Maybe a heat wave? Get stacks of overheating. I don't think I've done anything with that. And they're in a desert, so it should be really easy to overheat them. We only got 2 afflictions, and they are they're not crazy or anything. You get access to like lycanthropy and vampirism on other ones, which is a lot of fun. I think we're gonna go with pyrophobia since we have a lot of fire-based stuff. That's a lot of fun. And then we'll go with hot-headed. Maybe make someone who is already a little unstable, a little angry. We have a full, like all the demons available to us, and I'll cover what they do here in a minute. Ken will let you tame monsters. I let you pick up on rumors going on in the town. And we don't have a plague, so I'm just gonna grab a prison so we can torture people that we managed to abduct. We can set stuff on fire. We can seize monsters that throw in the kennel. We can just break stuff. We can agitate wild monsters. And for our final one, I can zap people. I can raise the dead to work for me, which, I mean, it's fine. Really, they just guard the portal more than anything. Triggering a flaw is interesting, though, so I may do that. But I think what we're gonna do is seize villager. So if we want to, we can just grab a villager and toss them into the prison. That makes the most sense to me. Let's go ahead and start the game. Alright, let's get a look at the world. It's, like I said, it's not as big as we... Hold on. Oh. See, I didn't even know what these crystals did. Now that's what means. I think when you just break them open, the element pops out. But anyway, the world's not as big as it kind of made it seem. It's not small, but this is that whole village that was trying to, like, does it look that big to you? I think they should work on their scaling. It's not the worst thing, but whatever. Alright, so anyway, we got this village, and it is surrounded by these caves full of monsters. Apparently, there's going to be something tucked away, especially horrible. It's a wolf den. That's that big thing from before. This is a whole-ass dragon. Ooh. Fireproof hibernating. Something to do to wake it up. Probably like a spell or some sort of interaction with the map. There's a giant spider-filled mage tower. Let's see what's in here. We got magic circles. We got healing potions. These are wild, by the way. They're not loyal to me. You can check stuff like that. We'll get to that in a second. Like factions and such. Here's that desert artifact they were telling us about, which I cannot interact with because I do not have the ability to seize an object. That's going to be up to some person to find. Or I can misplace them deep into the desert one day to do something. Let's just go ahead and get the ball rolling, actually. They can have fun and do their own thing. There's only 8 of them, so I'm not particularly worried. Let's see. This over here is a whole prison. This section right there. I think this is just someone's house. This is a cemetery. Someone's house, the tavern, and then just a bunch of other houses, and the town square. It's kind of like a just starting colony, if I'm getting the lay of that correctly. But anyway, let's go ahead and start building our stuff. We get succubi nearby, so we can go ahead and hang out with that and do that. Let's put our prison like over... Here's good. We'll put the prison there. We'll stick our kennel right next to us. And we have a pair of eyes we can use. It doesn't really matter where you put the eye because this is only a single region. What the eye does, it'll be down here in the corner whenever they start doing stuff between each other. We will be getting updates about the actions the villagers are taking, like this. And you get these, I think, all the time, but the eye gives you access to intel, like this one. So we can see Deckard's flirting with Kelby, and if we go to Deckard and check out what he's up to, going for a drink, and we can check out everything he's done, basically. He's a craftsman, that's interesting. And we can check his relations. And Kelby is his wife, so it's not that big of a deal. Kelby also is being very productive and apparently just built a farm. That's interesting. So what is Kelby? She's a peasant, so I guess she could just do that. Now she's celebrating by hosting a party. How cute. Let's go here and be not cute. We have access to a bunch of demons. Now, Wrath demons and I believe Pride demons straight up will just invade villages. Apparently greed demons too? Wow, okay. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that. What we're going to worry about is having a demon to guard our home portal and another demon to guard our prison, maybe? Or maybe we'll have him guard the kennels. Speaking of, we should go ahead and get stuff to throw into the kennels. Now, the fun thing about this is you can grab like pretty much any monster with C's, or I can just kind of piss them off, you know, whatever. And once you do that, they have a breed behavior whenever you breed them. And what trolls do is abduct people and bring them off somewhere where you summoned it to eat them. So it would just be trolls coming up in the middle of the night to eat any unlucky villager he does it. Needs to go down. But I don't think I want to do that. What I'm interested in are giant spiders. Because giant spiders infest and propagate themselves. So we're going to grab one of those and we're going to go ahead and throw that into here. And then I'm going to go ahead and breed 3 of them. And I'll get a little lowdown what these icons mean. The cooldown is that little hourglass. It's 8 hours. The 10 is a resource I have over in the top corner. That's the mana. I get that by making villagers cry out or by committing crime. So that's interesting. We're going to go ahead and do that. We get a passive stream of it coming in. That's something to keep in mind. And also there's this. If I do anything extremely overt, like throw meteors at people, this starts to climb. And once it reaches 100, they'll start attacking my stuff. They'll figure out that there's a demon lord about and they'll start coming after me. So I've got to keep that in mind and try and be careful with that. So let's see. We have the succubus we can also grab, but succubus is Let's see, their breed behavior is they just debuff everything in range, and I like them better wild, because when they're wild, sometimes they will do something interesting that I did not want to spoil until, you know, potentially it happens. Kelby and Decker are being cute together. They're bastards. Okay, let's take a second to look at the villagers, actually. This could be really important. So, go to the villagers, and you can check out their status and their traits. Statuses are temporary, traits are eternal. And some villagers will actually be, like, full-on evil, and you can potentially brainwash them or something like that. Oh, hold on, we're missing something. They went for treasures in this cave and unlocked a fire elemental that was inside of there. Apparently they're also being attacked by wolves. What the hell? Who exploded into poison? Well, things are just happening to these poor people. I didn't do it, so that's fun. They're going to put out those fires. I think there was a poison cloud that got exploded because this dude was on fire in it, so my absolute sympathies for these people. But none of them are dead, so I guess that is fine. Decker had an argument with somebody. Oh, that's all. We got another potential marriage. Francesca flirted with Aldred. Aldred, oh. Alright, so we'll take that bit of intel. We'll go to Aldred, find his wife Casey, or how she happens to be. Oh, she's not here yet. Oh my god. Well, that'll be a fun thing eventually. You know what? Let's celebrate them having a terrible time by hitting this place with a heat wave. Just drop those there and there. I don't know if there's a visual associated with it. Yeah, you can kind of see like the clouds. So I guess that's something. This pig, is it on fire? No, it's just overheating. The smoke is overheating. Okay. Well, the most overt thing I can do is throw a tornado at them. Which I have never even used a tornado, so maybe I'll save that. Looks like they're building another house? Stalker? What the hell is that? Oh, also it appears this guy Dudley is the leader of the entire place. He is blessed, so I cannot even directly interact with them. He loses entertainment slowly, he can extinguish poison clouds, and anything that I fiddle fuck with, he is going to try and destroy most of the time. So that is interesting, and he is going to be a pain to deal with. Heat waves are very low-key. They don't generate any threat, so that's interesting to have for us going on there. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I also think I'm going to go ahead and take a troll and throw him into here. And when I get the opportunity, I think I may grab the last wolf so they do not go extinct and I lose access to them. I don't know what I'll do with them after that. I think wolves, what do wolves do? That was not the last wolf, was it? They're invaders. Attacks the nearest village or occupied settlement, which, if I pair that together with the demons, would make one hell of an occupying force. So let's go ahead and breed 2 more spiders, and then we will go to our monster reserves, and we're going to stick them somewhere so they can start populating areas. 2 there, 2 there. Basically anywhere where they can start mining and eventually get a nasty surprise is where we're going to stick some spiders at. Oh shit, we have people die. From heat stroke! Oh shit. That was fast! Alright, cool. Heat stroke's apparently really big. I had no idea it would be that strong. Spiders taking their pigs away, so there's just a chance these guys are going to go ahead and get killed before I get to do anything. A lot of people singing. Let's see if we have any music haters. I was looking for that before. Didn't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Music lover. No, that's not what we're looking for at all. Burnt. What does burnt do? Was ravaged by fire. I guess that just permanently puts them in a worse mood. Yep. Last link to needs. I think he just is burned. Or she is burned. And over time more villagers might show up to play around with, but for now I think we're not going to worry about it. We also have this dragon down here who is... I don't know. Oh, they're trying to build a hospital after all that. You know what? I get it. After that. See, we're already getting a bunch more spiders. Oh. Alright, the succubus has disguised themselves as somebody and is going to go to try to woo somebody. And if it works, if she manages to woo this leader, she will kill him by sucking out all his life energy. But if she gets discovered by someone in the town, you know, who already looks like that, bad things will happen. So I think she's disguised as Ingrid. Maybe. That's a whole lot I can do to Ingrid, apparently. Are you all? Yeah, blessed. Really blessed people. Ugh. Alright, the fire elementals made it outside of the cave. Monster's not able to take down this dude right here. He is... I don't know why he's so tough. Damn, is he? Almost 1,500 health. This guy is bad. Plus he had water. Okay. I get it. I understand. Alright, Wendy stumbled. What's up with Wendy? Oh, these are new people coming in. Accident prone, suspicious, stuff like that. Walking right past the spider tower, but she does not attract the attention of the spiders. So that's interesting. Hello, Iris. Hammond is here. Francesca. Which one were you married to? Having an affair with Aldred, whose wife I don't think is here still. Yeah, Casey is not in the region yet. She might show up eventually, but not yet. Oh, what are they doing over here? They're going to this cave. There's nothing in this cave, friends. Dudley's down. Seduced. And killed. So someone's going to find him eventually. Yep. Someone found the dead Deckard. And is running to tell Dudley. But Dudley is also dead. So, we'll take that and, I don't know, we'll tell her what happened. Disinterested by what killed him. I don't know. That's kind of rough. Let's see, Francesca. Everyone's flirting with everybody. Hold on, Francesca. What's your deal, girl? Okay, having an affair with Aldred. Let's check out our intel meter here. Let's see. Flirted with Aldred. Flirted with Marvin. Marvin's just a friend, so that doesn't really matter. But I can tell Aldred, and he'll probably be upset by it. Yep, because the enraged and betrayed by that information. But kind of an asshole for even being like that. What if I tell Marvin? Will he care? No, he's just a friend, so he doesn't care. Oh, we got people reminiscing, which actually reinforces some stuff. Aldred getting so pissed off, he's just attacking whatever. Guess we'll go ahead and pick that up and see if he has any enemies. Anyone who does not like Aldred at all. Apparently he does not have a good relationship with Francesca, so that's interesting. I'll tell Marvin about his lashing out at random stuff, kind of see if we can get a ball rolling on that. And I think I'd love to do some more to him, but I can't really do that. Down to go into hell real fast. So, how about you? How about we give you some pyrophobia and we make you a hothead about stuff? And now it's just going to go mark a spot for a new dwelling. Seems unnecessary. I'm pretty sure we have some vacated houses at this point. And let's see, we got some fire going on. She's going to run into here. How about we light your guitar on fire? How does that make you feel? Oh, I hear sounds of violence. A wolf going after and taking their livestock again. Feels good. Alright, lighting stuff on fire jumped up our threat a pretty sizable amount, so I'm going to be really a little bit more careful with that. We're going to breed some monsters. We can eventually sacrifice them if we need the mana real bad, like for an emergency. But I don't think we're at that point yet. Oh, Wendy. Fighting a wolf. Wendy is a full-on knight. Holy shit. No wonder she is such a badass. Her husband is Rhett, who is not in the region yet, but exists within the world. So gotta keep that in mind. Don't want to destroy anything. Wendy, where do you live, sweetheart? You're there. Accident prone. Walking and talking disaster. How about we, give you a little pyrophobia as well. Maybe throw some spells around. What do we got? What do we want to do? We could throw a locust swarm out and screw up Kelby's crops. I feel like that is super mean and really good. Because they will eat all of that, and now her entire farm is down. They don't eat the food in the food baskets, but we do get rid of the crops, which will, I think, long term make them hungry and do other stuff. I want to keep fiddling with this dragon. How do we wake you up? So he's in a mountain. We do know that. What would we use to wake up a dragon. Not landmines, I'm pretty sure. Although I never used a landmine. How about I put one of those down somewhere? How about put one right there in that dwelling, and one over here in this dwelling. That sounds fun. And back to the dragon. I think... Uh-oh. Feeling betrayed. Aldred cried. I mean, he's the one who started the affair. I don't understand why he's so, he feels like he even has the slightest amount of room to talk. Oh, hold on. What's going on over here? Was it just him crying over here? I'm not sure. There's also a few like healing potions in this wizard tower that might eventually cause them to come over here and say, hey. But we have the spider's guardian, so I don't know. I really don't understand what's going on with this. Like, are they someone's trying to build a new base or not? But, whatever. I think we could use an earthquake to wake him up. I don't think... like, a meteor will hit the mountain itself and not him inside of it. Same with the tornado. I don't think anything except stuff coming from underneath will affect him. So, let's go ahead and try that. Dragon awakened from its long slumber. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Apparently he flew out of it. That's interesting to think. To note. And the dragon is in the Altani city center. So I think somebody was trying to build a new village. Giant spider assaulting Hammond. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Homeboy has been straight kidnapped. His mother, father. He's an acquaintance with the giant spider. Okay. I guess the dragon just went to what the closest city center is, and that's its programming. But there ain't no city here, so I guess nothing's gonna happen with the dragon, and that is disappointing. Alright, Hammond, are you just kind of screwed, homie? I think you might be. What a way to go. What a way to go. Let's see. What else can we do while we're playing around with spells? Our threat's pretty low. How about we do... I'd say cemetery. I don't really care about that. We can start bombarding this place with a brimstone and see what happens from that. Just kind of start fires all over the place. Oh, the fire trap just got triggered by Kelby. Succubus killed by Alred. Alred was not having it. Dragon got bored, yeah. I hate to tell you, man, you went to the wrong village. There's nothing going on there. I don't know what you thought was going to happen. Our spiders that we bred are like filling these places up at this point, and that feels pretty great. Wendy, berserk. Hold on. What's got you so pissed off? Anxious, bored, hungry, wet, injured. Pyrophobic. Oh, she's just kind of nuts from all the bad stuff going on in this village. And she's a knight, so that's actually a pretty big deal. Oh, since we have some more crystals, how about we run back over here and grab some more wolves? Get that invasion ready. Because soon we're going to drop down like all our remaining demons and have them lead wolves into combat to probably finish this place off. Or, you know, at least make things real terrible for them. You know, like they're not right now already. We get trying to apply some stuff all around them, but Wendy is just going insane. Let's see, Aldred butchered the spider. Did he go to save Hammond? That's actually, you know what? Respect. I think your priorities might be a little skewed, though. Settlement ruler. Betrayed, sulking, poisoned, blessed, diplomatic. Oh, Aldred's already dead, huh? Dang. Or Hammond's already dead. He might just die out back behind this tower from poisoning. Yep. That's a sad story of a hero right there. I mean, hold on, what? Oh, he died while feeling betrayed, so he became a hateful ghost who I could actually stick into a cage for breeding if I wanted to. Well, that's nuts. You know what? Let's agitate him and just see what he does. He's just going to start attacking a nearby village the former leader going to go screw with whatever he can get his nasty little hands on. I think we're close to the point where we want to unleash the wolves. We didn't do any trolls. I mean, I could have and like had him like stake out a claim, like a cave for trolls. That could have been kind of fun. But I think it would have been a little bit too OP to do for these poor bastards. I mean, they did catch a break with the whole dragon thing. Hold on. Aldred came back from the dead as a feral monster. Try and take down Marvin. Marvin could not be destroyed though. Unhealthy level of closeness to animals. Kind of weird. He's also fast and immune to illness. Party of good lions. Only ones left are Francesca and Marvin. She's the leader now after the guy she had an affair with died. Okay, whatever. Do you think? Where are you going, ma'am? What can we do to make life worse for you? Can we just... What can we do here? There's a light that on fire. There we are. And is that going to trigger some orbs? Nope. Uh-oh. They opened up the giant spider cave right here. I knew it was bound to happen eventually. They can't help but dig too deep. Is that just going to be it? Are the spiders going to handle this? I feel like they could. So we'll come in from the other side with an attack from a bunch of wolves and demons. We got 7 wolves. Just put them all down and throw the demons to follow them up. And this should be the end of this one little nothing desert village. How about we hit it with a tornado just to be sure. Is that tearing down walls? I'm not 100% sure. I am sure that this town is in a horrible spot though. Where is the heat wave? There. And there. Why not? Francesca down. Woven Ravagers doing stuff. Do we have immigrants? Daisy, Neil, Arthur. Huh. Alright, well, good luck. I don't think it's going to matter versus all these wolves, spiders, and demons. They're coming in from up here. Yeah, it's going to be it. Too many number advantage. Marvin's the leader. No, Arthur's the settlement leader. No, Arthur's down too. Daisy killed. Yeah, Kelby way down here. And Ingrid's on the outskirts of the place. Just, what, passed out? What's going on? She panicked so hard she went into a coma for a minute. Huh. And Kelby is taking food to her home? All of that going on over here. Uh-oh. I smell blood in the water. How about an earthquake real quick? Just to mess things up here in this tavern area a little bit more. Yep, you hate to see it. Down. We got one person left. Ingrid, sleeping on the ground. I guess her house right here is close to being destroyed. I guess we can finish it off. Why not? Just kind of throw a meteor in there. You know. Found her new dwelling in Home 3, apparently. Alright, let's... Where is dwelling 3? Right there? Nah. Let's just hit the part that has her bed on it. Maybe we can earthquake the bed away. No, not quite enough juice there. What else can we do? Can't cast blizzards in the desert. Nah, messed that up. Oh well. We can sure as hell throw tornadoes down at her house though. Just passed out in the desert. I'm surprised you're not just dead. Bored to tears, hungry. Feeling a bit cathartic living through all that nastiness though, but unfortunately, I thought she was just going to manage to get away. No dice though. Uh, your blessings can't protect you from everything. I'm just gonna... Oh, I think that's it. We got her. Just meet in the desert. And that is Ruinarch. I kind of went a little heavy-handed in the back half of it with the lightning bolts and the meteors and everything else and the whole army of wolves and all that. So it can be easy to take them out, especially in like little scenarios like that. But we have other ones where it is much more difficult, where like this one has everyone except one person is evil. So you can't touch any of them. Which, I mean, if you're playing the Ravager, it's not that big of a deal. But it's a lot more interesting to try and use subterfuge to get to them. This is like an undead focused one. This one is like a war one, and this one is 4 regions that are all peaceful. You know, we'll just take a look at it real quick. I'll show it off. Just real quick, real fast, and then I think we'll be done with this, because we could spend a long time on one of these scenarios if we were to take someone who's, you know, not the Ravager, throwing demons and wolves and like a constant stream of stuff. Kind of sad about the dragon. That would have been fun to see. I didn't see that there was another city center. Given the lack of a city, I don't feel too bad about that. And maybe the world will actually be more interesting to navigate. The idea I think I'd want to go for this one is a 4-way war between all of them. Because they're supposedly all living together peacefully, but I'm sure we could instigate something to happen if we wanted to. Alright, come on. Analyze that world. There we go. Alright, so what I was talking about before with the eye is each of these is a region, and an eye can only pick up what's happening in a region. So that's why it didn't really matter if we stuck it the first time. But for this one, we had to be really careful to put it, because it'd have to be somewhere that doesn't have a lot of traffic, because they can travel between regions, which would be the whole point of like the war and all that. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there are 4 different factions. I think if we were to do this right now, we would just hide our portal down here past these mountains near these monsters or whatever. Maybe like even over here. This is far away from a civilization as I can, you know, triangulate. But that is not going to be for today. Maybe we'll do that again tomorrow, depending on if people seem to like Ruinarch. But we're going to be done for now. Thank you for dropping by and checking out today's video. If you like this kind of stuff, I'm getting more into the genre recently, so maybe I could do more of that. Try out RimWorld, which I recently got because it has been recommended to me to death by various people. And maybe we can try that out. Maybe we can try and do the good guy thing again for once. But until then, I want you to take care, and I'll see you next time.